So what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich. Match week 16 of the 2019-20 English Premier League. I'm just here to give my quick thoughts on the featured match that I already saw. Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 3. They keep winning. And I saw an earlier match where Everton defeated Chelsea 3-1. There's a Manchester derby coming up just after this, a little over 30 minutes from now, the time of making this video. Tottenham defeated Burnley as well. Watford and Crystal Palace played to a draw. So let me just run through these fixtures before I get to talk about the Liverpool match, and then I briefly talk about the Manchester derby. So Everton 3, Chelsea 1. Everton first game after the sacking of Marco Silva. Duncan Fletcher, interim manager, former Everton. Let's call him a legend, winning his first match. Everton needed this. They needed this one big time. So with goals from Richarlison and a brace from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Kovacic with a goal as well. Kovacic scoring his first Premier League goal, I think. So he's getting amongst the scoring these days. Really good if you could have a guy who doesn't really score chip in now and again. But it wasn't enough for Frank Lampard's team, who looks like they're kind of losing a bit of steam as of late. So Everton, with that well-needed win, they're currently 14th in the table on 17 points. For Chelsea, 4th still, 29 points, 3 points behind Manchester City, and they're currently 6 points ahead of Tottenham Hotspur, who are gaining a lot of steam. So that one will segue nicely into the other fixture, Tottenham 5. This is ridiculous. Burnley 0. So Burnley getting back-to-back smashings, 4-1 against my team Manchester City, and now a 5-0 beating against Tottenham Hotspur on the road. Harry Kane with a brace, Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son, and Musa Sissoko chipping in with a goal. This is 2 goals now for Musa Sissoko under Mourinho. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Mourinho has transformed this man into Patrick Vieira. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. So this is a big 3 points for Tottenham. They stay 5th, 23 points. As for Burnley, they're currently struggling. They're struggling, man. They're 13th, 18 points right now after 16 games. So after that loss against Manchester United, Tottenham bunks back with a huge win. A huge win. Looking good. Things looking good on the Trophyinho. The other game, Watford 0, Crystal Palace 0, Watford. Last game under interim manager Mullins. They have hired Nigel Pearson. I saw the news, but I decided not to talk about it. It was irrelevant because they'll probably sack him too. They already sacked 2 managers this season. But Watford seems like they had a lot of shots off at goal. 13 to Crystal Palace's 3. But they couldn't beat Guaita in goal. So with this result, Watford is still bottom of the table, 9 points after 16 matches, only 1 win, 6 draws, too many draws. As for Palace, they are currently 7th, 22 points. Good stuff. Which brings us to the Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 3 fixture. Liverpool keeps winning. They just keep winning. They just keep winning and winning. Now 46 points after 16 games. Running away with the league. Guys, Bournemouth, they came into they're actually 15th right now. 16 points, 16 matches. They have now lost 5 in a row. I'm reading off my book right now because I want to make sure I let you guys know these facts right now. This is a very uncharacteristic run that Bournemouth is on right now. This is the first time they have lost 5 in a row since they were in League One under the same manager, Eddie Howe. So, not good at all. This is their 12th match against Liverpool in the Premier League, and they have only won 1, lost 11. And in the last 4 meetings versus Liverpool, Bournemouth, they have lost 17-0. Ridiculous. I also have some pre-match insights for you. Bournemouth are winless in the last 5 Premier League meetings, with Liverpool drawing 1, losing 4, since beating them 4-3 in December of 2016. The Cherries have conceded at least twice in each of their last 7 against the Reds. Liverpool have won their last 4 Premier League games against Bournemouth by an aggregate score of 14-0. I told you, including 2 4-0 wins at the Vitality Stadium to add to this 3-0 win. Liverpool have won their last 4 Premier League games against Bournemouth by a margin of 3+ goal. Add 1 to that. They've never won 5 consecutive top 5 games against an opponent by such a margin before. So Liverpool have been impressive, very impressive. Bournemouth have lost each of their last 4 Premier League games, all of them by a 1-0 margin, a 1-goal margin. They last lost 5 consecutive league games back in March 2013 as a League One side. I told you guys. And Liverpool have won 28 Premier League matches during 2019, matching their tally from 2018. They last won more top flight matches in a single calendar year in 1987 with 28 wins. Want to know a fun fact, guys? I was born in 1987. For some of you guys who don't know my age and who always wonder how old I am, I'm very old. I'm not so old. But big win for Liverpool again, man. Big win for Liverpool. 3-0 win with goals from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well set up by Jordan Henderson, man. What a long ball. What a long ball. But before I go into the goals, Liverpool made 7 changes coming into this match. It's going to be a hectic December. They have a League Cup, they have Club World Cup, and they have a lot of Premier League fixtures, Champions League fixtures. And Klopp had to do something drastic, made 7 changes, and still won the game. Still smashed Everton with those changes as well. It just shows that Klopp trusts his players, and it just also shows us that Liverpool have a very deep squad. Just like Manchester City. You guys always accuse us of having a deep squad, spending a lot of money. You guys have spent a lot of money, and your squad is very good too. It's been proven this season. But let me continue. But there was a lot of changes. No Mane, Oxlade-Chamberlain came in for him. Firmino and Salah came back in the team. Origi, Shaqiri dropped back to the bench. Henderson came in. Naby Keita came in. Wijnaldum out. Lallana out. Trent Alexander-Arnold dropped to the bench. Joe Gomez came in. Adrian dropped to the bench. Alisson came in. I think I know this Liverpool team too well. Seriously. But the game it started off really scrappy. And you would expect that because, not a lot of cohesiveness between these players who don't play with each other a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Robertson linking up with Chamberlain on the left flank. It's not quite often. And then you have Salah and Gomez. That's not a great combination. Different midfield. So I think Naby Keita started his first match for the season. So it was expected that things weren't going to be too fluid at the beginning. But Liverpool played themselves in the game. And they drew first blood with that long ball from Henderson. And well taken down by Oxlade-Chamberlain. One-time hit past Ramsdale, who didn't do too much of a good job defending that. He should have, commanded his box a little better. Came out and gathered that ball. Disappointing for the young Englishman, doing a really good job in goal for Bournemouth this season. But Bournemouth, they're currently heavily hampered by injuries. And the fact that Harry Wilson can't play against his parent club, Liverpool. And the fact that the former young striker, Solanke, can't seem to score. So there's a lot of things against Bournemouth. Josh King injured on international duty for Norway. Stephen Cook, their defender, injured. And then just before the goal scored, Nathan Ake pulling up his hamstring again. So it's been a rough season so far for Bournemouth, especially the last 5 games. But with Liverpool going ahead to Oxlade-Chamberlain, They scored another in the 44th through Naby Keita. Brilliant back heel pass by Mohamed Salah to set up his fellow African score his first Premier League goal of the season. So that was a brilliant play. That was a brilliant play. And all football lovers must admire that, regardless to what team you support. City, United, whoever. That was a damn good goal. So Keita reminding us of what he could do. Remember, he was a world beater at RB Leipzig, so he's showing us what he's capable of doing. First half finished 2-0 lead for Liverpool, and at that point, it was over. Liverpool weren't going to relinquish that 2-0 lead. Klopp went in the dressing room, said what he had to say, give the boys a really good Pep Guardiola talk, came back out, and Liverpool just commanded the game. They just kept possession of the ball. They just controlled the game. Salah scored. Salah had a brilliant goal there after the defender. Let me tell you what his name is. It was Simpson who came on for Ake. Really, really bad pass. Keita pouncing on it, passing it to Salah, returning the favor. Salah easy does it like Nike, and easy does it. I think Nike isn't Nike Just Do It? Anyways, Just Do It. But easy does it. Oh my God, easy does it, and bam, 3-0. I don't know why I thought Nike was easy does it. Nike's Just Do It. Anyways, that was not good at all. But 3-0, Liverpool commanding the game, and it was just routine stuff after that, man. Bournemouth, whatever opportunities they had, they failed to punish Liverpool. It wasn't a lot of opportunities, but they have chances, did not make use of them at all. Dan Juma had a chance. Solanke got him behind, but he was foiled by Van Dijk. Callum Wilson had a frustrating day, had to go off injured, pulled up a hamstring there, and Liverpool comfortably won this game. I must say this is Liverpool's most comfortable victory this season. Shaqiri came on off the bench. Curtis Jones came on for his Premier League debut, rewarded for his good form with the U team there. And who else came off the bench? Trent Alexander-Arnold had to come on for the injured Dejan Lovren. And Liverpool just coasted. They just coasted to this 3 points. 46 points for the season. Simply ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's no Mane today. Easy 3 points. No Divock Origi. Easy 3 points. It's simply ridiculous what Liverpool is doing this season. All the signs are there for them to win the title. It's only theirs to fuck up. Let me just say it one time. Let me just say it one friggin' time. Okay, so Liverpool, 46 points this season. First in the league. Bournemouth, 15th in the league, 16 points. So what's next? What's next for Liverpool? They play Red Bull Salzburg in a must-win clash in the Champions League. If Liverpool loses that game, it will be trouble. It will be trouble, but it's a must-win game for them. Must win. So after that, they play Watford, a team who has been struggling this season. That's probably another win. And Liverpool will be top of the league at Christmas, which is another sign that they should win the damn thing. As for Bournemouth, they just need to get their act together. Struggling with a lot of injuries right now, but they have to pull things together. Another point I would like to make with this Liverpool team, 2 centre-halves now injured, Lovren, Matip. They can't afford to lose any more centre-backs. If Gomez gets injured or Van Dijk gets injured, they will have to call up Sepp van den Berg. Or maybe James Milner will play back there without any issues. Or Trent Alexander-Arnold. Who knows? But they have been quite lucky with the injuries this season. Hence the reason why Klopp is rotating his team so heavily to try to give the players some well-needed rest. So the big game coming up in 18 minutes. Man City currently in third versus Man United. I think Man United are currently in sixth position or so. But the lineups are out. The lineups are out. And I think we're going to win this one. I think we're going to win this one. We're at home and we're going to win this one. We're going to win this one. I don't want to talk too much and jinx it, but we're going to win this one. I didn't do any preview. I didn't do anything because I didn't want to jinx this one at all.